So this is my morning collagen coffee. I froth it really, really good. And this is what I use. Some French roast by Starbucks. This is my vanilla collagen powder I put in it. 1 scoop every morning. 1 tablespoon of my heavy whipping cream. It is 1:30 here. It's the first thing I've had all day long. I'll explain in a second why. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My friends call me Jelly. Normally I would say I've lost 177 pounds on a ketogenic weight loss journey over the last 2 years, but that number has changed drastically. So in a few minutes we will talk about that number. But first, I have been the last 3 days. This might take a little bit, so let me grab a tripod. Alright, so I have little clips, the little screen prints of my scale for each day of my weigh-in. For the egg fast, fat fast, whatever you want to call it, that I just did. The one I created myself. I didn't follow any normal rules other than just the first day was cheese. I think I used a little butter, some mayonnaise, and egg. The second day was all of that, no butter, forget the butter. I added beef instead. So the egg consumption went down for 2 days in a row because I had beef at the end of the day each day. Okay, so last night I got really, really sick. And I ended up having to eat some Spam. And you're like, oh my gosh, why Spam? Well, let me tell you. If I eat normal sandwich meat, it will stall me out and sometimes make my weight go up. Spam has never done anything to me. It was the least thing in my fridge that didn't have any almond flours, didn't have anything else than maybe some bad, stupid ingredients that was not going to affect me. I ate 2 ounces, so that was 2 extra carbs. No, 1 extra carb. 2 ounces, 1 carb. So I was really sick. I was shaking. I was at that moment thinking my sugar was low or something. I did manage to take my sugar at that point. It was 100, but it could have been low because it happened during my sleep. I had been woken up numerous times with my sugar around 100 in my sleep, and it's usually because it had dropped really bad in my sleep. I was shaking, dizzy, really bad. But that might not have been the issue. I don't know. I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock. I weighed in again. I usually do not weigh in around 6, but I went ahead and did it. I felt fine for 2 hours and then desperately ill. I was throwing up just a little because there's nothing in me to throw up. I was in the middle of the fasting part, the intermittent fasting part. So literally it was just bile that was throwing up. And it wasn't a lot. I know this is probably too much information. And I really think it was from the eggs. Because when I eat too many eggs, I get sick. And that was a lot of eggs. Also, too much information is since I started making those truffle thingies, however you pronounce it. To me, it sounds like truffles when I say it, but truffles. Ever since I started making them, I haven't been able to go to the bathroom. So that's over 2 weeks ago. Or more. Somewhere around there. I have not been able to go to the bathroom. Well, I did today. So everything that was stuck inside me came out. I weighed myself again afterwards, went down an extra pound. That was around 9 a.m. Around 9:30, my mom bought me some chicken broth over, which I was for sure would make me gain weight, because I will be honest, it is Campbell's soup chicken broth. I just give the cats, the outside cats, the noodles, and I eat the broth, but it does usually make me go up in weight. But I was desperate. So I drank a can of it. Went back to bed. Just literally woke up at around 1:10. Praying I don't feel nauseous again. Because it hit me out of the blue last time. And my blood pressure is sky high. I have a horrible headache right now. So the videos will be short today. Most likely, if I can shut up. My first coffee, I decided to go weigh again. So I weighed after throwing up and all that bathroom stuff, and only went down a pound. But after sleeping, I dropped down another pound. So I'm gonna show y'all all the little weigh-ins. I probably shouldn't show you this last one. I should just stick with the 6 a.m. one. I don't know. Well, I'll just show you them all. And they're all titled Day 1. So Day 1 is the morning of Day 1 when I haven't started it yet. And it's like 194.2, I think. And then there's Day 2 on there, which I think was 191 even. So I was really, really excited about that. Really excited because that meant I was at my lowest weight. I was 6 ounces less than my lowest weight. But I was afraid I was about to go up because I was adding the beef in. Okay. Day 3 morning, I might not be 191 even. I can't remember. But I know for sure Day 3 morning is 190 even. Okay, that's a whole new low. It was so hard yesterday not to tell y'all. Okay, so I decided to do the pant thing anyways because I was so excited about being at a new low, but I didn't want to tell y'all yet because it wasn't what happened on my fast. So, and then this morning I weighed in, I know for sure is 189 something. I think it's 189.4. Okay, so I lost it again. That's my newest low. No, not 84. I said 80. No, I did. 189.4. So I lost it. Really, really happy and excited. And then I end up getting sick. Well, when I just weighed again, which I am not gonna be excited about. Okay, I am excited about this weigh-in because I only threw up a little, and everything else that came out of me has been stuck in me for weeks. So I'm praying this is a real weight. Everyone knows when I do get sick like this, which this is not unusual for me. But I used to get sick like this every day of my life. So it's okay that every 2 weeks, or I don't like getting sick, but if I get sick every 2 weeks, it's better than every single day because almost every day of my life I was throwing up and running to the bathroom 24/7 and still being 368 pounds. So after all that, my weight went down like a pound. I went back to sleep, and right this minute my weight is 187 something. But I'm not going to get excited because it'll probably come back tomorrow. It'll probably go back to the 189 or 188. So, one of those on my new low. Because I usually don't take the low from being sick. However, I had been backed up for 2 whole weeks, so that might be a real number. I won't know until tomorrow. I am not hungry. I do not feel well. I don't know if it was from all the eggs, if it was from the beef, it was from fasting. Yes, fasting gets me sick sometimes. I don't know, like, if I picked up something going to the doctor on Thursday. So, I have an awful headache. My blood pressure is high. So, eggs can make me sick like that, so it could have been the eggs. And now, I really believe Thomas DeLaury about the blood pressure thing in the eggs, because my blood pressure has been too low this whole time, and now I have high blood pressure. After 3 days of eating eggs, my blood pressure is through the roof, and I have a horrible headache, and I do not feel good. So, and I had that under control. And the truth was, before the truffle things, I had stopped eating eggs completely. I was sick of them, hadn't eaten them in forever. Even when I made them, I'd take a few bites and throw them away. So, will I ever do an egg fast again? No. But is it worth it if you have no issues? Yes. Will I do it differently? Yes. Would I do it for 1 day? Yes. So, it all just depends on, like, I want to create a different kind of fast that, in case you can't have eggs or you don't want to eat a lot of them because you're worried about too much sulfur in your body, which is a thing, and too much inflammation, which is a thing when you eat too many eggs. The CRP goes up. Blood pressure can go up too from too many eggs. So I need to figure out what other items can be eaten instead. Like maybe 1 or 2 eggs. And then we know ground beef can, we know butter, we know mayonnaise, we know any of those things can, but what else? Well, today I'm doing chicken breast. I am cooking some boneless, skinless chicken breast. might have some cheese, and might have 1 egg and truffles. But other than that, I don't know. And that's only if I'm going to have to force myself to eat tonight. I usually tell people don't force themselves to eat, but I just have bowel left, and if I don't, I will be waking up in the middle of the night throwing up again. But I'm going to let y'all go right now because my head is blowing up. And I promise to show y'all what all I eat today. Like, this is my coffee so far. I don't know if I'll make an ending video, to be truthful. I am really excited, but at the same time, I am in misery from stupid blood pressure. It's really made my head explode. Also, I am very stuffed up and my sinuses are killing me, which is probably from the eggs. I know a lot of y'all are saying don't blame it on the eggs, but Thomas Delally is 100% right. It makes you build, anybody will build up antibody to eggs, and some people like me with tons of allergies are even worse at it. So I won't go down the stupid road again, even though I'm so excited about the results. Next time I'll stick to probably ketovore. It always works for me. And I'm kind of going to stick with that for at least the next week or so anyways, the ketovore. I've decided I can do it. I didn't think I could do the egg fast, and I made it through 3 days. I really didn't think I'd make it past the first day. So, yeah, we're going to go back to ketovore for a little bit until I'm in the 170s. But I'm going to let y'all go right now and go find me some Motrin and take my blood pressure again. Okay, so I'm making some cracked slaw real fast for my daughter. It's olive oil, a bag of coleslaw mix, and some onion. She's not going to eat all this, of course, so my parents will eat some too. But it's absolutely amazing. And you can make it with or without the onion to make it more keto friendly. It's all up to you. A little bit of carrot isn't going to hurt any bone. It's not going to raise anything. Yesterday someone informed me carrots wasn't keto friendly, and you're right. It's not keto friendly on clean keto, strict keto. But I don't do that kind of keto. I do the keto if it fits in my macros. It does not stall me out, does not give me water weight, and does not raise my sugar. It is perfectly fine for me and perfectly keto friendly. I always did dirty lazy keto until I started stalling, so now I have to be more careful with vegetables and stuff. But yeah, carrots is one vegetable that does not hurt me at all, not even a tiny bit. But the cabbage would, so I'm not eating it because of the cabbage part. But it looks amazing and smells amazing. It's got to cook at least for 30 more minutes. I like it, get it really soft and brown going on. I'm waiting for the Ninja Grill to heat up. I have some chicken breasts. I've used this stuff, some of my olive oil spray, and my favorite pepper Melody. So, yeah, hopefully this will settle on my stomach. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you're done. You can brown it a little more, but we're starving. Okay, so this one is my daughter's dinner. It's the grilled chicken. She has a little ranch and Frank's hot sauce, the cracked coleslaw stuff, and some mashed cauliflower. So she looks like she's having a really good rounded meal. And I decided to take lettuce, my chicken, 2 tablespoons of ranch, Kobe Jack cheese, and Parmesan cheese. It's less than an ounce of cheese total. And this will be my dinner. Hopefully the ranch doesn't stall me out. Okay, a quick ending video. I feel like crap. It's like 6 o'clock. I'm already laying down. I'll probably have one more coffee, maybe. I'm not sure. I ended up just pulling out the chicken and wiping off the ranch and just eating the chicken because the ranch wasn't settling. So, I don't know. I'm starting to think it's low sodium, so I added tons of salt tonight, but I don't know. I could have caught something, or it could have been too many eggs, or sodium, who knows. So I'm trying to hit it at every angle, and yeah, I'm just really tired and weak. But I will see y'all in the morning, and we'll figure out which one of those were the true weigh-in, if it was the 189 or the 187. I wish it was 70s, but 187. We'll see when I weigh in tomorrow what it lands at, and then we'll know the true reading.